You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park.
He recently claimed that you would have made more money if you stayed in the UFC. I just want to give you the chance to respond. Do you think, would Francis Ngannou have made more money if he stayed in the UFC?
Well, unless he was the one writing me the check, I don't see how he can know that. But me, as the inside one that was receiving those money after leaving the UFC, and from what the UFC was proposing, who was just a trap, he wasn't a solid contract as well, that's a lie.
And you mentioned that it wasn't necessarily true Francis made more money boxing than he would have if he stayed in the UFC.
Right.
My question is, you always said, oh, he didn't want to stick around because he didn't want to fight John Jones. Why didn't you mention the fact that he would have made more money to fight John then? It would have sort of backed up your point. Why did it take you until now to bring it up?
Because why? I don't give a shit. What's the difference?
I just think it's interesting for people to realize.
Because I know all the shit that you people don't know. And I don't care what everybody says. It doesn't matter to me. But that's a fact. He was offered more money. Because I know the real numbers. I know the real numbers. And let me tell you what. I don't want to call him out, but let me tell you what. He'd have done anything to make that fucking fight. And he tried to. Yeah.
You also mentioned in boxing, there are Saudi trillionaires that are getting a little bit bored of some of the bullshit that comes along with boxing. Have you sort of looked at boxing? I know you said that you want to get into it. Are you now having second guesses, right? Every time it seems that you start...
I always second guess myself. Every time I start dealing with some of the stuff, I'm like, am I on my mind?
Why do it then? Why try? Just...
Because why not? This is what I do. This was just all about timing. And I just feel like right now is the right time. I mean, we went through this the other day. Kevin was asking me, why now? I don't know. I just feel like right now is the time.
Fit in.
But bro, like Alex Pereira is a fucking monster. You don't really think that you'd beat him in a boxing match, right?
1000% I would beat him. Roundtree actually kind of exposed that he doesn't have a high volume output. He doesn't like body shots. And in MMA, Pereira would rip my head off.
Yeah.
But boxing is a completely different sport, and the pace of it and the style of it
But
is completely different.
He did kickboxing too, though. You don't think
Yeah, but he has holes, right? I mean, Roundtree rocked him, hurt him a couple of times to the body, but didn't follow up on it. So if anything, this fight showed me, yes, Alex Pereira is great, but I know I would beat him in a boxing match, and I still would love to make that happen. And pressure's on him, if he can find his way out of the UFC contract like Nate Diaz did, and then eventually him and I can talk.
I swear to God, I cannot stand fucking Dustin Poirier. He's literally talking shit. You mean I don't know what I'm gonna do?
Oh my God, wait a second.
He fucking pisses me off.
Wait a second, look behind you, William. Oh my God. Literally one of the greatest fighters of all time, Dustin Poirier, is here. Holy shit. Oh my God. Dustin. Oh my God. Wait, what is happening here? Oh my goodness. Look at... We ain't ever gonna stop! Wow, Dustin Poirier! William Montgomery!
What do you think of his belt on his shoulder right now?
He bought it. For what, $600, $700, brother? That was a waste of money.
Ilia, why did you purchase a BMF belt?
Because I want it.
Sound like a spoiled child. blah, 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 blah.
Since you're holding that belt, Ilia, what did you think of Max's fight against Justin Gaethje in April?
Yeah, you don't have to answer that. Everybody saw the video already. We saw the video. Run the clip. Run the clip from the interview. You know, everybody know how he felt about the fight.
Bro, I was so bored watching that fight. The only thing excited about that fight was the last 10 seconds, to be honest. But I didn't see any technique in that fight. I didn't see any strategy. I didn't see any fucking thing. I just saw a bar fight, to be honest. It was very spectacular for the fans, but for me as a professional, it was I don't know, not something very impressive, to be honest, because you can impress everyone, but you know the technique behind that knockout, and it was zero. Just an exchange in a bar.
I mean, your face says otherwise, so it is what it is, brother.
I challenge you to have that exchange, but in the first 10 seconds of the fight, and you will see what's going to happen. When you face a fighter like me inside the octagon, who brings that technique and that power, you can't do that. I'm going to take your head off.
We're going to find out October 26th, right?
Find out in the first 10 seconds.
We're going to find out. First 10 seconds. You love that. You get tired every time. Relax.
I get tired. I get tired of knocking people out.
2 weeks. We got 2 more weeks.
I get tired of knocking people out. Submit people.
Calm down.
I get tired.
Calm down.
Calm down, bro. Calm down. You calm down. You calm down. You calm down.
I am calm.
Volk's gone past his use by date. I saw one off pasta sauce and the world goes crazy. Ridiculous.
G'day, Volk here. I'm not fighting right now, so I'm working on my side hustle down at the local farmer's market.
So I like to come in nice and early, you know? Set up. Preparation is key. Mate, the punters, they're going to be all over this stuff. Volk's pasta sauce. Can't get any better.
Just one pasta sauce, please.
Just one. Now, you need to buy 2, mate. You're too skinny. What are you, flyweight? Tap and go. Tap. You know I never tap. Hey, how's your father? You calling? Yeah, when you getting married? Mate, you're getting a bit older now. You're getting stale down there. Ah, good boy, good boy. Here. Have some of this. Hey, $5, sir. $5. Nah, cash only, cash only. Hey, everybody. Cash only.
Is that gluten free?
Free. You buy 1 for $5, 2 for $10. Deal just for you. Yeah, Dan, that's plenty of time. Fax me through the contract. See you next week. Who's next?
So no more fighting, Bob?
Mate, the fighting never stops. Here, come here, let me show you something. Clearly, you're still on my side. It's ridiculous, man.
What you say, little passer boy?
Nothing, Beverly. I'm just saying, you stay on your side, I stay on mine.
Piss off! Come and get some Spanish paella. It's got a real knockout punch to it.
She doesn't even have a permit for a store. She's just doing it out of spite.
Here's a bowl for you. Promise I didn't spite in it.
So you'll be back in the octagon?
Mate, don't worry. Alexander the Great Volkanovski is bringing that belt back home to Australia.
More like Alexander the Gout.
Hey, that's a low blow, Beverly. But that does remind me. My pills. What day is it?
You want to know what Alex Pereira is doing next? Because I'm going to tell you. Now, I have to protect one identity, right? You got to protect your source type thing. But I've been a guy telling me about Alex Pereira for a while. So this guy is a kickboxing guy, first and foremost. And this guy is a big money guy, first and foremost. And yes, it's a guy that you might know. And some of you have already pieced together. This guy, he knows. He knows somebody. Like, this isn't just coming from Pereira's team. This is coming from the person that tells Pereira and Pereira's team. That's what it feels like. And this guy promised me that Pereira's next fight is going to be against Tom Aspinall.